Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. Get rolling here in just a second after make sure the stream is coming through all right. Hope you all are having a great Sunday evening. Rolling into the latter half of August. Kids are back in school here in West Tennessee. Got a week under our belt. My wife's back from her fun trip out west. Do feel free to interact in the chat. All right. So if we got the stream coming through here. Had a fun time over at the card show in Memphis yesterday. That was solid. Let's see, 6 shows a year in Bartlett, so suburbs of Memphis. Good times. Check it out, Mid-South Sports Cards and Collectible Show, I believe, on the socials. What's up, Doug? What's up, Derek? I don't know what 5x5 means. I do know I keep messing up my little chat window here, so that I know here in a minute it's going to get all scrolled off. Loud and clear, very nice. Okay, there we go. What's up, Greg? What's up, Michael? Got a fun couple of breaks tonight. Oh, one more thing about that Memphis show. I'm going to post pickups. I able to snag some decent cards. Not just a ton of vintage in the room, but 3 or 4 dealers had pretty fair prices, so I was able to make some deals, which was sweet. All right. Oh yeah, we're good on YouTube. I totally forgot to check Facebook. I don't see anybody in the chat from Facebook yet, so let me go double check it really quick. I got a message earlier that, looked like it was just a scam, but it was like, "Hey, your Facebook account's been limited." Yeah, it was just a scam. Yeah. I'm rolling on Facebook. We're good. Quick PSA to those of you who do enter those free spot giveaways on Facebook. Watch out for those scammers. I do what I can to block those scam pages as quick as I can. Somebody creates a Facebook page, copies my logo, uses my name, and then goes in and interacts, trying to steal people's information. So just be careful out there. I block them as soon as I see them. My moderation filters for comments have been catching most of them, but some of them are getting through. So do be careful out there. What's up, Steve? What's up, Jason? Hey, Edwin. West Udi. What's up, folks? All right, we're gonna get rolling. So 2 breaks tonight. We've got 54 Bowman. We've got 54 Tops. Appreciate everybody who bought in. Give you a quick rundown because we do have quite a few new customers. So quick rundown. We've got the full checklist here. However many spots you bought, that's how many times your name is in this list of names. We'll randomize the list of names, paste the randomized list of names right next to the checklist. Whoever's name comes out in spot number 1 gets Phil Rizzuto. Whoever comes out, in spot number 66 gets Ted Williams, 65 gets Mickey Mantle, and so on. One note about this checklist in particular, there are 2 card number 66s. Ted Williams serves as number 66 on our list. The other 66, Jim Pearsall, serves as 225. I'm glad that Mick's enjoying his new home. Congrats again on that hit. It's solid, solid. All right. So that's it in a nutshell. We don't read all 225 names on the broadcast. We will read through a few dozen hits, and then I'll post the full list sorted by participant as soon as the broadcast is over. All right. That's all I got. We'll get started. So I'm going to need some numbers in the chat. Numbers between or including, let's do 5 and 12. Between or including 5 and 12. Give you a little bigger range this week. Third number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize the Bowman set list. And the fourth number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize the Tops set. All right, 1, 2, 3. Doug's got us with 10 on the Bowman. And then Jason's got us with 7 on the Tops. We are breaking the Bowman first because it sold out first. So yeah, simple as that. All right, we do use random.org for all. Oops. Helps if you get the letters in the right order. Okay, yes, allow cookies. What's up, Jamie? All right. Oh, and congrats to let's see, Crodman Dune 4 on Twitter. Winning that free spot in the 54 Bowman break. Do get in on those free spot giveaways. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Burl Sports, all 3 locations. And while you're here on YouTube, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit subscribe. Helps the page out a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right, Greg. You got that Johnson's cookies in the mixer. So yeah, the Tops would be a good pairing for sure. All right, 10 randoms coming up on this list. Good luck, everybody. All right, there's 1, 2, hey, he misspells a lot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we got Robert Morris on top, Andrew Goldman on bottom. All right, let's see, let's that touch bigger, a little wider so we can see. Shorter so we don't see too much. You just have to visualize it. That's it. Just visualization's the key. All right. Oh yeah, cross country season's full swing here. So getting to watch my little guy running some cross country, which is good times. Be the ball. Bill Rizzuto, card number 1, going to Robert Morris. Nellie Fox, he's card number 6. Going to Michael O'Leary. Oh, very cool, very cool. Freshman in cross country. Mine's still elementary school. My wife's the elementary school cross country coach. She's a crazy good runner, and so they just run a mile in elementary. But I was a cross country kid. Always brings back good memories going around to cross country meets. Erskine, So there's several graded commons in both these sets that I didn't put scans in the listing, but I'll show you those in this one. So Erskine's a 7.5, going to Eric Majeroy. Richie Ashburn, he's card number 15, going to Derek Peaster. Minnie Minoso, he's all the way up at 38. Going to Don McIntosh. Let's see, Ralph Kiner. What number is Ralph? 45. Went to James Hop. Another one of those graded cards, Rapolsky's 46, going to Terry McCoy. PSA 5 here on the rip. George Kell, he's number 50. Going to John Storms. White Wilhelm. Going to Miles Wren. Wilhelm, big part of that Giants team in 54, which took on the World Series. Pee Wee Reese is 58. Going to Jesse Ellis. Enos Slaughter, 62. Going to Mindy Olm. All right, getting to the heart of the value here with the next few cards. So 64, Ed Matthews goes to Jason Gasick. All right, that means Mickey Mantle is up next at 65. Card number 2, or sorry, not card number 2, card number 65, PSA 2. Really nice, clean looking too. Light wrinkling is the reason for the grade. Yeah, there you can see it right there. Not really visible on the front. I guess there you can see right at that angle, but nice too nonetheless. 54 Bowman Mick goes to Greg Ritzer. Nice hit, Greg. So solid one for sure. Taking home that Mick. Now the next one is not too shabby either. Got an SGC for Ted Williams. Love seeing the comments in the chat. All right, Ted Williams, SGC4. Of course, Ted Williams card a little short printed in 54 Bowman because of contract disputes. Topps has the license for Ted in 54, so Bowman had to pull this one. So a little bit tougher to find than your average 54 Bowman, although they're out there. But this is a really nice, clean image. Centering's obviously a little off, mild corner wear, but nice, solid example. Card number 66, going to Chris Gongi. Huge hit, Chris. Feel like you've been on a dry spell for a while, so congrats on the Big Ted. solid card. Right. We've got Junior Gilliam up next at 74. Going to Randy Jones. Larry Doby, he's 84. Going to Michael Sardone. Nothing to sneeze at here with Willie Mays, card number 89. SGC 4 example. Mays is your NL MVP, 1954. Willie Mays goes to Matthew Pottle. Hey, Dean. I'm sure that there's going to come a day where my son hijacks my YouTube. Certainly watches a lot of Dude Perfect videos. Every time I log on, it's like all the Dude Perfect videos that I've watched. I'm like, I don't know what any of this is. All right, Campy. Card number 90 goes to Eric Misroy. Really crisp example here. SGC 6. Robin Roberts. This is one of those sixes that you're like, well, I mean, I guess it's a 6. It sure wouldn't surprise me to see it as an 8. Little ding to the bottom left corner. I mean, I don't even know if that's going to show up on camera or not. I mean, just the lightest touch there, but really, really nice, clean example of Robin Roberts here. Number 95. Going to David Doyle. All right. Shane Dienst, he's card 110. Went to Roy Grossbeck. We got Bob Feller, he's 132. Going to Matt Thieler. Gil Hodges is 138. Going to James Hop. Right. Let's see if I can remember how to say Joe's name. Always got to think just a little bit too much, and then I mess myself up. So Joe Garagiola. Going to Douglas Meyer. Might have my emphasis on the wrong syllable, but it's close enough maybe. PSA 6 on this one. Don Newcomb, he's 154. Went to Mindy Ohm, so PSA 6 on the Newcomb. I like that card a lot. Right, Billy Martin, he's 145. 145. I'm out of order. Okay. 145, Billy Martin. Oh, boys. All right. Thank y'all. I'll have to go back and read that with a cup of coffee in the morning, I think. Billy Martin going to Jake O'Donnell. Garagiola? Garagiola? Is that right? Okay, we got our other MVP up. 161, Yogi Berra. I know how to say his name. Going to William Bender. AL MVP for Yogi. SGC 3 on this one. Pretty nice example. Nice hit there for you, William. Just a few more hits here to look at before we move on to tops. Duke Snyder, he's 170. To Steve Valinsky. Good enough. Ooh, Garagiola. Okay. Feel like I'm in some British musical where they're teaching me how to pronounce things. Ed Whitey Ford. Going to Brett Campos. And last one we'll look at in the Bowman set is 218. Preacher Row. Before we get to Preacher, I saw a free spot. Got Lou Cretlow going to Crowd Mandoon. So congrats on that free spot. Do get on those free spot giveaways. Burl Sports on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Preacher Row here, 218. Going to Brian Smith. What? Yeah, absolutely. What did he see? I don't even know what. I didn't know he was a commentator. What did he comment? Who did he commentate for? I'm I'm just from rural Alabama. You have to forgive me. All right, let me move a few things around here. Game of the week. I gotcha. Well, I'm old enough to remember that. I just probably didn't pay as good of attention as I should have to who was talking at the time. Nice. Always good to hit a guy who's relevant. Saturday NBC. Well, we definitely got NBC. It's one of the four channels I got growing up. Could get NBC, ABC, and out of Birmingham, of course we got PBS, and then we could go outside and I could turn the antenna west and we could get CBS out of Tupelo. So that's the land I grew up in. All right, so that's it for the 54 Bowman. Got 54 tops up next. So same song and dance. Very cool. I'll have to check that out. All right. So if you weren't here to understand exactly how this works, I talked through it at the top of the broadcast, but every spot gets a card. However many times your name is in this list, that's how many cards you're going to get. We'll randomize the list. We decided at the top that we'll randomize this one 7 times. Paste the randomized list right next to this checklist. The checklist is set. We'll read through the biggest hits, and after the broadcast is over, I'll post the full list of both the Bowman and the tops, sorted by participant, so you can see exactly what you got. Go ahead and update those checklists and start working out trades to fill out those sets. All right, 7 randoms coming up. Oh, congrats to Kyle Anderson. I assume you're not the NBA player, Kyle, for winning the free spot in this one. Burl Sports on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or I guess we got to start calling it X. I don't know. But get in those free spot giveaways. I give away a spot in every break. That's 100 spots or more. All right. Good luck, everybody. 7 randoms coming your way. Here's one. Oh, that's a problem. 252 in my list. But there's 250 here. I've got an extra space somewhere. Sorry, folks. I'm going to have to find what's going on. Yeah, see, look at that. Extra little parenthetical. It's something with a formatting somewhere. Let's see. Okay. Bet that is where it is. Yeah. So just victory. See, that's why it's good to count. All right. But it just inserted an extra little space there. So got it copied again. Make sure we just get the right number in there. All right, 250. Now we're good to go. So that's 1 random. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Got Robert Morris on top. John Dobe on bottom. All right. What's up, Tony? We just finished up with the Bowman, just now getting into tops. So, of course, Ted Williams, who Tops had exclusive with, bookends the 54 top set, and with card number 1 and card 250. No Mickey Mantle, mix and exclusive for Bowman at this point. All right, here is Ted Williams, SGC 3, on to Robert Morris. Okay. Monty Irvin, card number 3, going to Jesse Charlton. Overall, this 54 Bowman set, 54 top set, really nice shape. Averages out overall kind of VGEX to EX. Ted Kluszewski. Number 7 going to Fred Mose. Let's see. Yeah, Kluszewski had a huge year. I was looking at 54 stats earlier. 49 home runs. 1954. 141 RBIs. Massive season for Ted. All right, Jackie. SGC 3.5. Going to John Farstvelt. Nice hit there, John. Snagging the Mr. Robinson for your collection. Billy Martin is card number 13. Going to Christian Wagner. Preacher Rowe, 14. Going to Donald Barnett. Highest technical or highest graded card in the top set is this Phil Rizzuto SGC 7. Really clean card. Card number 17. Going to Mike Heffelfinger. So good stuff there. Warren Spahn, he's card number 20. Going to Matthew Connor. Ed Matthews is card number 30. To Chris Marzullo. Duke Snyder coming in at 32. Going to David Doyle. Junior Gilliam, 35. Going to Kelly Engel. With Wilhelm at 36. Going to Greg Ritzer. Got Whitey Ford up next. SGC 4 going to Laura Conrad. Haven't seen the Conrads in the chat tonight. Richie Ashburn, he's 45. Going to Steve Valinsky. Yogi Berra, card number 50. Going to John Farstvelt. Nice, John. I think that's your second solid hit in this one. MVP year. Vic Power, 52. Going to Jared Slim. Johnny Pesky, he's one of those graded cards that, I mentioned wasn't scanned in the listing, but it's in the set. Douglas Myers snagging that PSA 5.5 Pesky. Hank Thompson, going to Dean Plovich. So Dean, not a big hit, but not a nobody. Larry Doby, going to James Lee. SGC 3 on the Doby. Jackie Jensen, number 80. Going to Mike Heffelfinger. We got Willie Mays, PSA 4 on the Mays. He's card number 90. Going to David Engdahl. Nice hit there, David. So this set, when it came to me, was missing the Mays. The Jackie in it was let's see, yeah, I had to replace a couple of cards, and a couple cards were missing. So I needed the Banks, which you see in front of you. I needed the Mays. I needed the Jackie. Um, the Ted Williams #1 was altered. I was like, I don't like that it's altered. So those all I picked up all those at the National, which was good fun. Oh no, we're not ready for Joe Black. We're ready for Ernie Banks. You saw this one raw if you watched the National Pickups videos. I was happy to snag an Ernie Banks that was not miscut on top. So his full name's here, even a little bit of border, which is certainly difficult to find on the Banks in particular. SGC felt like this one was a 2.5. I really felt like it was a 3, but obviously a little corner issue there, and a slight surface scratch along here caused them to downgrade it to a 2.5. But alas, it is a nice looking 2.5, nice centering. So Banks rookie here is card number 94. So let's see who snags this one. First big rookie of the 54 Topps break. Banks going to Garrett Fad. Congrats, Garrett, getting that Banks. Good stuff. Joe Black, 98. Going to Jason Gasick. Gil Hodges, he's 102. Going to Matt Thieler. All right, I'm going to talk a second about that free spot giveaway as I pull up this. Aaron, I asked people what their favorite 54 design was. Most people said 54 Topps. Solid representation for the Bowman though, but people like the action image with the portrait combo, which I can't say I disagree with. And the colors just really pop. Great design. Most people forgot there are more than 2 issues in 54. Don't forget about Wilson Franks, Red Heart Dog Food. You've got Johnson's Cookies, like we were talking about earlier in the chat. So some other good 54 issues. So make sure you take a look at those, even if they're a little more scarce. They can be good fun too. All right, Aaron, 3.5 on this Hank Aaron rookie. He's card number 128. Of course, home run king for, well, still in my mind, the home run king. Just fantastic card, fantastic career for a fantastic player. Good stuff. Card 128. Going to William Lechner. Congrats on the big hit, William. Snagging the Hammer and Hank Aaron rookie. Ah, hit the camera there. Sorry about that. Let's see, did I mention Dandy potato chips? I always love the Dandy potato chips in 54 as well. Hank Bauer going to Corey Weddle. I don't know why you're laughing at the dog food set, Greg. Don't laugh at it. The Stan Musial is probably my favorite Stan Musial card. All right. Well, my second favorite, but anyways, it's probably the prettiest Stan Musial card. Tom Lasorda, rookie. 132's SGC 4 here. Going to Tony Cipriano. Let's see, 137. Something I've been trying to do a little more is figuring out who rookies of the year were in these. Wally Moon apparently was your NL Rookie of the Year. Going to Kyle Rumsey. Your AL Rookie of the Year was Bob Grimm, who didn't have a card in 54, so he's in the 55 top set. O'Brien Brothers, always a fun card. Topps first multiplayer card in their mainline sets. So O'Brien Brothers is card 139. Went to Matthew Piscatella, SGC 4. Nice, Derek. I'm going to be honest. I don't want my D&D cards to be in nice condition. They were in a bag of potato chips for the love, right? Like, if it doesn't have, potato chip grease on it, then it's probably been, cleaned in some way since then. So that's my feelings about D&Ds. Peanuts Lowry, PSA 5, 158. Going to Douglas Meyer. It's kind of like Polar Bear, tobacco, T206 cards. Polar Bears were inserted directly in with the tobacco. There was no little sleeve like a lot of your other advertising backs had in theirs, and so polar bears are notorious for tobacco staining, which I want my polar bears to have tobacco staining, but that's just me. Johnny Podres goes to Eric Misroy. Oh yeah, that's right. You got to get that potato grease. Dusty Rhodes. Rhodes was your World Series MVP in 1954. Rhodes going to Peterson. Schoolboy Rowe, 197. Going to Tony Cipriano. Oh yeah, Red Man, like the Red Mans. We've not done all the Red Man sets as breaks. That'd be a good thing for us to do. I did what 50? I did 53 or 50, maybe it was 54. I don't know. I did one earlier this year. It's like, oh, that was fun. But you really just don't run across some complete sets very often. 180. Back up for this one, Westrom. So common here. PSA 5 going to Matthew Pottle. Oh yeah, especially the with tabs are even tougher for sure. Al Kaline going to Jason Gasick. It's the Kaline rookie. Really nice SGC4 example. Another set we've not done very many of, that we've not done at all, is we've not done any of the 60s post. So that might be something worth looking at too, now that I'm thinking about brains running in the offbeat mode. Johnny Sane going to Kelsey Smith, 205. 221, Dick Bradowski. Going to James Prito. PSA 5.5 here on the Bradowski. Yeah, Jellos were what, 63? I've got a big binder full of posts and Jellos and the Canadian post that I don't think any of the sets are complete, but they're all pretty close that I got in a big collection years ago. While we're here, it looks like our free spot popped up there at 219. So congrats, Kyle Anderson, for getting Charlie Kress. Do get in on those free spot giveaways. Burl Sports Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I did create a Threads account, but I've not really posted in it at all. I don't know if I ever will. 3 is enough that I don't do a good job keeping up with them, so I don't know that I'll add a 4th. But do go ahead and hit subscribe while you're here on YouTube. Got a graded card reveal that'll get posted up tomorrow, as well as a pickup video that'll go up on Thursday, or no, Tuesday. I can't remember which order I scheduled them now that I'm thinking about it. But anyways, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, get notifications when breaks get posted, or videos get posted. Oh yeah, it's Fleers. Yeah, I've picked up a 60 Fleer set recently. So that one will be coming up. We've done 61 a couple of times. I've got a 63 in the queue as well. Scouron, he's 239. Going to Dorian Kohler. And the last card in the break is a gorgeous one, card 250, Ted Williams, SGC 6 here on this Ted. Got a lot of cartoon action on the back of it. Fun little factoids, which is great stuff. Going to John Dobe. So there you have it, folks. That is the 54 breaks. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you buying in. And I'll work on getting these sorted and shipped out over the next few days. Next weekend's break looks like we're looking at 70 tops. So we'll take a little breather on the high price points, which will be nice for everybody. And you'll see a few of those 70 tops stars in the SGC grading reveal that'll get posted in a couple of days. And then also have a mixer break coming up next weekend to pair with it. Probably a smaller one. I doubt it'll be very big, maybe somewhere between 30 and 50 cards, but should have some good hits in there to add some variety. But that's all I got. Appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, have a great night. This is Burl, signing off.